Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the green room. How are you? Let's go. Woo, woo. Brother, today I did the fastest mile. I think I jogged faster this year, but I did a 8 minute mile today. I think I did 8:14 last time. Today was at like 8 8:19, was it? 8:20, 8:50? I forget what it was. It could be 8:59. It's still considered an 8 minute mile, right? At least I consider it. We did good. I forgot to put the freaking glass in the cooler. We got a different glass, and we did not for cold ones. I don't even think this holds a 12 ouncer. No. Here we go. I need a full glass, bro. I need a full glass. I'm thirsty. No, you're not thirsty. You're an alcoholic, bro. Hey, look, it matches my shirt. That looks beautiful. Blue Moon, Belgian Whites. Those are good beers. I prefer 805s, but yeah, this does the job. Does the job. Cheers. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Another day, another beautiful day. We did a we did a 5K in less than 30 minutes. 29 minutes and 55 seconds. Who cares if it's 29:59? It's still 29 minutes. Cheers. I like making beer disappear, bro. I truly enjoy making beer disappear. I truly do. Sakuros. Sakuros, thank you. Thank you for the rose. Sakuros, thank you. Thank you for the rose. Sakuros, thank you. Welcome to the green room, bro. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Cynthia. Cynthia Johanna. Where do you visit from, Sakuros? Welcome to the green room. Thank you. Thank you for the rose. Your life contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. I'm in California too. I'm in Burbank, brother. Burbank. Down the street, up the street. I don't know where you are. Welcome to the green room. Brother, this screen does not do me justice, but if you go to Rumble, if you go to Twitch, YouTube, you see it looks much better. Just go under the HeinekenMan.com and click one of those links on the top. I mean, I guess it looks okay, but it doesn't do it justice. There's a bigger perspective. Long Beach, LBC. Cheers. I make beer disappear, bro. People always get uptight. It's like, oh my god, you don't drink Heineken? Look, I collect Heineken memorabilia. Yes, I've been doing that since 19 Modelos. I like Modelos. No, not 19. 2000, 2001, I think I started collecting Heineken memorabilia. I just fell in love with the brand, brother. I can drink as many as I want. Not as many as I can. That's a different story. And I wake up just fine the next day, like nothing happened. So I'm like, you know what? This is the beer that loves me back. I like this shit. I used to drink Coronas, but once I got to the point where I drank more than I could, more than I should. I woke up with the biggest fucking hangover. I woke up and I said, you know what? Build a wall, build a wall. I'm like, fuck, dude, that is the shittiest hangover I have ever felt in my life. Was with Corona. Then everything else, I guess there's a limit, right? When you drink too much of anything, for that matter, you're gonna wake up machucado, like you have no idea. But with Heineken's, I've woken up feeling like, damn, I should have had another one because I still feel good, you know. But then again, I'm already 50 years old. I the 20s when you did all that. I mean, look, I'm 50 years old, never married. I do have a child, 15 years old. Do I want to be the best father? I always try to be the best father, right? Does he know that I drink? Yes. Do I cause ruckus and do I, you know what I mean? Do I am I disrespectful towards him and none of that? He has a roof over his head, meals. I take him to school every morning, so it's not like he's lacking. It's not like I'm lacking. It's not like I'm not doing my part in the father perspective, right? I'm an alcoholic. When I mean, I drink beer. I'm a functional alcoholic, right? I drink beer with you guys. I talk about life, situations, events, moments, and then we move. And then we move. You know, then we go to sleep, and I go to work, and I do my thing. I go jog, and I come back, and I take a shower, and I get ready, and I do this again. I think this is what keeps me sane, brother. You know, talking to people, talking about problems, but it's not problems because I think the minute you say we all have problems, then we have no solutions, right? But we work with our problems and we deal with our problems in the best way possible. I guess we can call them. Let's call them problems, right? Because we all have bills. Right? Is that a problem? I mean, we can call it a problem, but it's not a problem. I mean, we always find a way to cover the bills, cover this, cover that, food on the table, go to work. But I will never be the one to say, I can't afford this. And if I ever do say that, that means I lack, I am lacking. I couldn't find a job that pays better only because my educational level is not at par with the pay that I expect. So anybody out there that's telling me that they're not making enough is because you don't have the fucking educational level. So you can't blame people for your problems. If you did not go to school, and if you did go to school but you didn't get to that level where you say, I have this level of knowledge, I have this level of education, I am worth this much. I mean, isn't that where we all start? Right? We start at the level of I never did fast food, but if anything, I think I would I have had a different perspective about life. I don't think so. I think I would have had the same perspective because I look at people who work in those situations and I look at people who work those jobs, and I'm thinking, bro, if I did that job, I don't care how much I would get paid, but I would do the best. I would be the best possible. I would be the best scenario. That would be the I would be the best of anything. Nobody makes fries like Oscar. Nobody wraps a burger better than Oscar. Nobody, you know what I mean? I want to have those accolades because that's how you start moving up. Oh, this guy's good. This guy's good. This guy's good. Move him up. He's the production manager now because he will teach people how to do this. He will teach people how to do that. He already he's already outstanding at what and how he does it. We want somebody else to do it like he does. That's the way QC works, right? Quality control. That's how it all works. But I am fortunate enough to tell you that I have a wonderful educational background, and I have never had a struggle finding a job. I mean, I can't say I haven't because it nothing has ever been simple, and nothing ever should be simple. Nothing should be easy. If you think it's easy, then it's not even worth it. Because if somebody fucking offers you the job just because you were there, you didn't ask for enough, and they know they're underpaying you, but they can take care of. They can. I don't want to say overwork you, but sometimes that's the way it works. Sometimes we need the job so bad that we are the ones who pull the rug from under our own feet. It's like fuck, I needed a job yesterday. I was homeless at one point, and that didn't mean I was gonna cut myself off from saying, you know what? At one point, I applied to become a dishwasher. Right? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Nobody can hire me at this much. Let me go down and see where the fucking totem pole takes me. The first person to look at my resume, he says, "Bro, do you really want to apply for dishwasher?" And I'm like, "Brother, you know what? My resume says otherwise. I can be at a different level, but at this point, nobody wants to hire me. So I need a job yesterday. So if you can help me get a job, if you can help me help you by helping me, but that person did not give me that job. The only reason that person doesn't give you a job is because that person never earned his position. He was put in that position. The minute he sees your resume and he knows that you are better than that person, he's like, this motherfucker's gonna wash dishes, take my job, and then fire me. So he's afraid of giving you the opportunity. Daniel, Yankees come back from 6-1. Yankees come back from a 6-1 deficit? You need a good resume and good people skills. You can have the best fucking resume, brother, but if you cannot back that resume up with the skills that you put on there, I mean, you can lie about everything, but can you deliver, right? You know who told me that once? Van Lee, the person who gave me that last job, and I absolutely love the way I was received, the receptiveness of that interview. So he looked at my resume. He says, "Everything I see here is everything that I need." And I said, "Do you need my references?" He said, "Oscar, they can tell me that you're good at doing everything. I need you. I need to know that you are good at what you just put on your resume. Why don't you come in on Monday?" Remember I told you that story? I was supposed to go to Kobe Bryant's remembrance at the Staples Center. I got hired on 224, bro. Remember that story? Yeah. And he's the one that gave me that job. And he says, yeah, that's good. Brother, listen, you know how God always sheds a light on my side in the best ways. I kid you not, and I think I told you this. I went to Ralph's and I purchased a bottle of champagne and I purchased a bottle of orange juice. And somebody says, "Oh, somebody's having a good time." I'm like, "I'm about to go to an interview. I'm about to go land that job." And the lady says, "Wow, you're confident." She even put her hand out. She says, "Why don't you rub some of that confidence on me?" And I'm like, "Man, the minute you wake up, you are confident you're gonna do a great job at whatever you do." She's like, "Oh my God, like you're electrifying. You're electric." But even the polar bear, brother, if you think about the polar bear, that is the guy who actually kept me in my tracks. You know what I mean? You need that negative person in your life so you can notice and accentuate the positive parts of it. That's why you always need negative in your life so you can understand and perceive what is actually in front of you. There's more positive than negative. But sometimes we just feed off the fucking negative only because we try to be as negative as possible. Like, fuck you and have a bad day, motherfucker. You know what I mean? That type of thing. I don't have that type of energy. And if I do, it's just one of those fucking natural things that, people say. Like today, I'm jogging and this fucker goes straight and and I'm jogging on the street. So he knows I'm coming on his side. But he tries to fucking, and I'm like, bro, you see me jogging. Like, why would you let me pass? You see what I mean? So there's always an asshole. But I go the opposite direction because I know if I go straight, I'm gonna hit his fucking window. Just be out of spite. But I just keep jogging. I turn this way. I'm like, if a fucking car hits me on the back, so be it. But I'm gonna avoid this moment because I know what I'm about. But right now, I was jogging, brother. I have purchased three different shoes, right? 3 different days, three different feelings of wholesome running, jogging. Today's shoes felt like I was jogging without shoes, and I think I jogged faster today than the last 3 days. And it's not because I fucked the other night. It's not because you know what I mean? It's not none of that. And I know the shoe has to do with it. The purchase products outside TikTok, adjust your content to avoid live. What the fuck is this? What is going on here? Somebody is restricting my fucking. I'm not even drinking. I'm not even asking people to buy anything. Big C says some comments in this live were filtered to protect community's experience. Big C, you're the only one here, brother. What did you say? Must be something bad that you fucking said. It must have been something bad you said, Big C. Anyways, I lost my fucking train of thought. But yeah, I mean that's the bottom line. That's how I see things. Whether Somebody said cheers. They're drinking Modelos. They're drinking Modelos. Promises, promises. Matches my shirt. I think that's 6 ounces. I think that is 6 ounces. Drinking beer by 6 ounces, bro, that's fucking sad. Because if I pour this whole fucking thing, it's gonna be like 9 ounces. Then I'm gonna have 3 ounces, and it doesn't. Anyways, it doesn't make sense. You buy that Dodger. I don't have it. I don't have any Dodger memorabilia, brother. I don't. As a matter of fact, let me. I was looking at this. I was looking at SeatGeek. SeatGeek is an actual affiliate of. Hey, Big C, why don't you fucking suck a dick, bro? Big C, why don't you fucking suck a dick, bro? Suck a dick, Big C. Why don't you do that, bro? Suck a dick and get the fuck out of here. Go be a Debbie Downer somewhere else. So SeatGeek is actually a partner with Dodgers, right? So if you go on SeatGeek and you look at the Dodgers tickets, there's different there's different scenarios that you can pick. You know what? As a matter of fact, let us SeatGeek.com. Okay, you ready? You ready for this? Let me show you. Let me show you this part. I was looking at not tomorrow, but October 9th game. Actually, you know what? Let's look at this game. Daniel, you with me, Daniel? So tomorrow I wanted to do a game by myself, so I one ticket, right? So you go on, you go on. Hold on, let me take this off. So you go on Seat Perks. I want this. I want food and beverage included. So I click on it. There's 11 listings. There is one that is $800, right? The only one here is $816. But if I go back, where do I go back? Hold on. Where if I go back? Okay, hold on. If I go back and I look at not tomorrow's game, but the following day, right, which is Thursday game, and I do the same thing, there's one for $600. So seat perks, food and beverage included, and I view the listings. There's two for $642. The only difference is one is right home and the other one is left home. I think there's more right home run hits than left home run hits. So if we hit right home, look, we are first row. We would be first row. Wait, how come you're not looking at this? How come you're not watching this? What? Oh shit! Hold on. 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 it switches screen so you can't see. Here it is. Okay, so now let me go back. So C perks. I clicked on this part, right? Food and beverages included. There's 26 listings. The cheapest ticket is there's two, 642, 642. Actually, wait a minute. 624. Oh, that's right. That's brand new. It wasn't there before. Oh. Look, you see where it is? See, it's any of these seats. It's first row. You see where if I pull out, yeah, but it's left. I want right. I want right. I want right. This is exactly where the home runs come and hit. Right? Look, home runs usually come on this. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I see more home runs on this side. So 624. You get look what you get. You get food and beverage included, bro. For one game. I mean, I the most I spent on a fucking event, which has been UFC, the most I have ever spent on an event, brother, has been $400 to go see Adesanya. That is the most I have ever spent. $400 cash, not credit card, not whatever. No, cash. $400. Actually, it was 424 or 454, whatever the fuck it was. Cash up front. Daniel, the experience, bro. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. All I'm saying is cheaper to go the next day than it is to go tomorrow. Right? $60 cheaper. Wow, it's gonna break the bank. It's gonna break the bank. But what I'm saying is, would I ever think about doing that? I think I would, bro. I think I would. I mean, there's no Heineken there, but I understand the point that you're making, because I am one of those who is always critical thinking. Says, you know what, bro, with $600, I can drink myself to fucking death watching a fucking game and invite the whole fucking bar. I think that sounds even better, right? So I can have them buy me beers. Then imagine if I bought everybody a fucking beer in the bar, right? I wouldn't fucking finish the beers that they bought me back, even if I wanted to. But here's the thing. Oh, that is a fucking remarkable situation, bro. Wow. Imagine if everybody bought me a beer, but I wasn't able to fucking drink. They were still charging you a beer. Hey, bro, you know I'm gonna drink it tomorrow. It's okay. So I would have a fucking tab, a running tab, for the beers that I didn't drink. You know, so you got 32 beers left because you bought everybody 32 beers. Like, holy fuck. But see, I did that once, Daniel, and it worked out on the bar's behalf. Big C hasn't left. You know, Big C. I muted him. I muted this motherfucker, but he's still here. He says pretending to talk to people is amazing. You are muted, bitch. No, no, no. But here's the thing, Daniel. My best friend was a bartender at the time, right? So I remember. How are you not muted, bitch? Because we'll just fucking block you then, puto. He said, There's nobody in here named Daniel." This guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's a fucking idiot. Anyways, so are you allowed to do? No, but here's the thing, Daniel. My best friend, who was a bartender back then, right? And I said, "Babe, can you order me one of those party platters?" She says, "Yeah, but I can't give you a discount on that. I can help you with the beers." I said, "Babe, I don't want a discount. I'm about to make your bar busier." She looked at me. She's like, "Right?" I actually got two platters. Right? It was like $75 each. So I got the platters and I put them on this particular bar. So it covered 8 chairs. 8 chairs, right? So I had 8 seats to myself. And she says, "Babe, what if people want to sit there?" And I said, "Babe, it's okay. People are going to sit here and they're going to buy the beers. These two platters are going to pay for themselves." She's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Babe, watch me. Watch me, Nene." So the fucking place is packed. Daniel, thank you. Welcome to TikTok. This guy. Anyways, so the place is packed, right? And these chairs are fucking empty. And I said, "Hey guys, why don't you go ahead and sit with me?" Like, "No, no, we don't want to. We don't want to impose. Like, it looks like you have a party here." I'm like, "It's my birthday. I invited my coworkers, and none of these motherfuckers showed up. So go ahead and help yourself. Hors d'oeuvres on the house. Let me take care of you." They're like, "No, bro. Like, we can't." No, you know what? As a matter of fact, thank you. I'll take some of this. And they said, "Let us buy you a beer. Happy birthday, bro." Nobody's checking my ID, right? That is not allowed. So the bartender, who was my best friend, already says, "Oh, birthday boy, your friends came." And I'm like, "You better say you're my friends. Just say yes." "Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, we're buying him a beer." So now she's working with me, and they don't know that she's my best friend. And these fuckers are trying to fucking impress her because they're not my friends, but they're trying to impress her that her friends showed up. "Let's get this fucker drunk. Let me get two more beers." And right, these guys are eating for free. Like this guy has two fucking platters of food. Like, I'm eating. Let me buy this guy two fucking drinks, brother. I can tell you by the end of the fucking night, these guys have bought me beers more than I can fucking drink, and they paid for these two fucking platters. I would do that on a sporadic weekend. Like, I would tell my best friend, I said, "Babe, I'm showing up for this event. Can you tell your manager that I'm showing up and we're gonna do this event again?" Like, he fucking loves you, bro. Like, you're like a mastermind. I haven't done that in a while, bro. I have not done that in a while, but but when I do it, I don't I don't know any bartenders anymore. So it's not like it's not like they can help me help them, right? Because this is a team effort. I have to lie. They have to know I'm lying, and they got to work the room like I'm working the room. So they have to say, "Oh, your friends came. I thought I was gonna have to fucking drink with you," right? So that she's already making me feel bad, but they're gonna make me feel good. It's like, "No, we showed up. Can we get this fucker two more beers? Can we get this fucker two more beers? Can we get?" You know what I mean? That's how you get them going, and nobody will ever be the fucking wiser unless they're watching me right now. Unless they're watching. It's like I know you fucker. What did you do? How did you do it? Oh shit. Or maybe they can say, bro, you know what? I saw you saying that. Is this what's happening right now? You know how to fucking sell it. Well, buy me a beer then. Here, have some tacos. Does it work? Yes, it absolutely does, bro. It absolutely does. It works. It's amazing. But at the same time, you I did it in two different shows because one weekend it was like a rock band, right? So it's all English. People, of a different genre show up, but you never know. Some brown guy may like Mexican music, and he may like the fucking rock star music. So imagine the same person showing up for 2 weekends and say, "Bro, wasn't that your fucking birthday last week? So why are you celebrating now?" I'm catching on to your fuck. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to ever come back and say, "I'm catching on to your fucking little gig, bro." So you work here. So you work here. But nobody ever did, bro. It was fucking cool. And if anybody ever did, I would just say, bro, can you just enjoy the beers? Let me buy you a beer. Keep it on the down low. Like, don't fucking burst my bubble. You know what I mean? But no, none of that ever happened. Everything else was booming. The manager says, bro, how did you come up with this? Like, today's sales was like exceeding everything else. And I'm like, bro, you know what? I just came up with the idea of why not enjoy something with somebody without enjoying anything. They're enjoying it, but I'm not. I mean, I did enjoy it because I was having fun. But then again, I don't want to be. I don't want to be Decepticon, right? I don't want to be the deceptive guy. But does it work? Did anybody get hurt? No, absolutely not. Everybody has fun, and their auras light up when they're doing something good for anybody. They're like, bro, you know what? I feel bad that nobody showed up for your birthday. Let me buy you a beer. So their aura is lighting up. They're having the best day because you know what? I helped somebody get through not showing up to their birthday. So it helps them, right? Emotionally, psychologically, they're like, dude, I did something good for somebody today. This fucking feels great. I like this feeling. And they're going to do it again. They've never done it before, but they're going to do it again because it feels good to help somebody that is not hurting, that is not asking. They're on your same level, right? You're at the same bar. I'm not outside asking for money. You're inside drinking with them. So they're like, this feels good, bro. I helped somebody that didn't need help, but it feels good to help somebody that doesn't need help. I just shared happiness with somebody that was already happy, but wasn't down, even though his friend didn't show up. That guy's a good guy. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, is it psychological warfare? Of course it isn't. I mean, if you unless you fucking try to do a monocle and say, yeah, that fucker is shady as fuck. But that's why I didn't do it every fucking weekend because then, yeah, somebody was bound to fucking single you out. It's like, bro, didn't you fucking do this last week to us? I bought you 3 beers, bitch, and you were gone after the first one. Like, but then again, you have to fucking think about this shit. What would be the best answer? Like, bro, you weren't the only one that bought me a beer. Like, I had 9 other people buying me beers. Like, you think I'm gonna drink 72 beers? I mean, you can't say that either. But you know what? At the end of the night, brother, There were so many beers, right, that were not served, but they were paid for. She says, Oscar, phenomenal work, phenomenal work. And I wasn't waiting for a fucking payday. But now I think, should we do this, brother? Should we do this at a fucking bar? Try it out. Do it one night in the best way possible. Say, ladies and gentlemen, this man here is buying you guys a beer, right? So everybody in the house gets a free beer. I can tell the bartender, look, or the owner, whoever the fuck is running it, can you give away one free beer to every beer drinker in the house? You know where the beer drinkers are, like on their tab. If you're drinking a beer right now, if you order a beer, you're getting the next beer for free, right? You can't just order a beer and say, "Oh, I'm next." No, if you already ordered a beer before this event, like he just mentioned, you're getting a free beer. Your next beer is on us. But then you have to buy him a beer. You're giving away nothing, right? It didn't cost you anything to give away that beer. I don't have to pay for it, but guess what? There will be 72 other beers coming in cash. And I don't want anything for it. Because he wants to celebrate his birthday with you because his girlfriend dumped him. Whatever fucking story, let's make up a fucking sub story. And if you want to talk to the guy, cheer him up because he feels bad, he feels sad. Make a TikTok with the guy. No, don't make TikToks. Or maybe we should. We should just fucking go to bars and just. No, we should do it. We should do it one time. We should do it one time to see if it works. Yeah, we should do that. We should try to do that, Daniel. That sounds like a fucking great deal, doesn't it? Imagine if I bought the whole room, just the beer drinkers, right? Anybody who has a beer in front of them right now is getting a free beer. But make sure you buy because he's inviting you to a free beer. He has a table here full of food that he invited people to his birthday. Now he feels bad. Nobody showed up. But if you want to come over and congratulate them, sit down with him, have a few words, and have a few bites. He is allowing you to do that. And if you want to buy him a beer for his birthday or whatever the fuck he's celebrating, he's right here. Table 7. Somebody will say, can you get that guy 2 beers? Can you get the guy 3 beers? Can you get the guy 2 beers? Thank you. He bought us a beer. Can you get the guy that? Guess what? That is exactly how. Uh, what is that fucking page that allows you to put money on people's the crowd fund? That is exactly how that page works, right? You sell a story. I mean, you don't have to sell anything, right? But there's people who actually need the money. We're just doing it for research. But if it makes money, it makes money. I'm not keeping the money. The restaurant is going to make the money. They're going to tell me, Oscar, you know what? We did fucking great. Can we invite you to the next dinner? Okay, I'll show up for a steak and lobster. I don't fucking know. I'll show up for steak and 2 beers. Gives a shit. Can we fucking do that? I know we can. Are we coming up with good ideas or what? Yesterday's idea was amazing. We should come up with that fucking app that I told you, so we can realize how many people are actually watching the Super Bowl. Because bro, I can give a shit about. Everybody's making a big deal out of this fucker who was on SNL and all this bullshit, and they're gonna do that to you, bro. They're gonna fucking trigger you to death, just like you trigger them to death. But I'm not one of those to get triggered. I can say, bro, if you want to put that trash on TV, put it on. People already. He is the biggest seller of music. If you want to call this trash music, it's not music. You know what I mean? Like the way he fucking. And I'm thinking, yeah, this world is fucking stupid. You want to fight against something that doesn't need fighting? Just ignore it. Don't ignite it, because the moment you ignite it, then it smoke, plume, right? There's ruckus, there's emotions, there's. I don't do any of that, bro. I won't. Am I talking about it? Yeah, I'm talking about it because people are losing their minds doing other shit, and I won't lose my mind doing other shit. I'm not losing my mind talking about it. I'm just saying, if these people just would just shut the fuck up, that guy would be as irrelevant as Kamala Harris. Who the fuck talks about Kamala Harris anymore? Only they do. I don't talk about her until now. Only just to prove a point that that's how irrelevant she is. Nobody needs to fucking bring her back. She was DEI. Even even fucking Sleepy Joe said, "Yeah, I'm putting a black person as a." Anyways, the fuck is this? Why is this channel not pushed? Oh, I see. I was TikTok fucking slowed me down because something was reported in my channel. Now let me ask you this: is TikTok run by people who are actually watching, or these are just fucking bots? I think it's just bots. They have to be bots. You a big Rams fan? Never been a Rams fan. In the sea. Never been a Rams fan, Daniel. Never been a Rams fan. I mean, I consider myself a Dodger fan only because I live in LA. Yeah, I can't root against the Dodgers. I mean, I like the Dodgers. I mean, I watch their games, but that I can tell you, I'm a true fan. That I need to be at their every fucking game, and I'm gonna paint my eyebrows blue. I have Dodger shirts, and I have Otani. Yeah, I Otani fever and all that shit. I'm gonna stand in line for a bobblehead because I don't have any of that enthusiasm towards people. But like you said, if I can watch a game at a bar and spend less money, yeah. But I'm still the guy who says, you know what? If I can be at an event of such a stature, right? One of the one of the games that is going to be the one that closes their right, that chokes them out, sweeps them. Then why wouldn't you want to be there? Like shit, I want to be there. the the blue color doesn't match with everything. I would rather wear black or khaki. Yeah, I mean you're right. There's different. I mean I'm not, brother. It's very seldom that I wear hats. The one I do like wearing, the, the one I do like wearing, brother. I got this as a gift. Somebody gifted this to me, brother. And the minute they gifted this to me, this is before he became president in 2016. Before he became president, 2016. I wear mostly button shirts with what you call, people would call these not loafers, but I think they call these uh, boat shoes. I'm a simple guy, bro. The simplest guy you ever fucking meet. I mean, I do have, just because I started wearing boat shoes only after my accident, because I don't like bending down, and because the whole fucking getting back up my fucking back. If I can just slip my foot in and go, those are boat shoes. Loafers not so much, but boat shoes are better. Loafers are more loungers. I do like loungers, but I think there's no comfort in loungers. There's no structure in loungers. They're just like slippers. Boat shoes has more of a grip around the ankle, if you will. This hat, when they gave me this hat in 2016, brother, I don't even wear caps, bro. I don't even wear caps. This is gonna be minute Jordans, brother. I'm gonna tell you, I think the only Jordans I have ever purchased have been for my son, and I found them on sale. No, no, no. As a matter of fact, the only Jordans that I have seen on my son's feet, one of his friends actually gifted him a pair of Jordans. I will not go out and buy $150 pair of shoes just because my son says I want to wear Jordans. I don't even wear Jordans. I will never spend $150 on a pair of shoes, bro. The most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes, probably this, probably probably the Heineken Dunks. For me to say I'm gonna go spend, yeah, I don't fucking think so, bro. I don't think so. Yeah, Jordans. my son Nikes I have. Now, besides Crocs, if you go on Skechers page and look for the boat shoes that I just told you, bro, I am telling you, those are the most comfortable shoes you can ever get. These are like Crocs for grown-ups. Crocs is like I don't know. I have never worn Crocs, but if I ever do wear Crocs, I will wear them without socks. I think Crocs are made to be worn without socks, right? Like beach sandals. I used to wear these beach sandals, brother, all the time. I used to love the way they fucking wrap. I'm like, I'm barefoot, bro, but these are like beautiful fucking beach sandals. I should get myself a pair of those again because I do have an athlete's foot. I've been buying I've been buying creams and shit that I put between my fucking toes just to get rid of that athlete's foot itching. I don't have any more itching, but I have always and will always have the the peeling the peeling skin look on my feet. It always looks like my foot is peeling. It's athlete's foot, right? Brother, I've been jogging for 24 years. It's always been the same fucking foot. I use Palmer's. I use the oils. I use everything, brother. I mean, it does improve it. Yes, it does. I am glad I don't have the smell anymore. Remember this? Remember the smell? People would get that cheese smell on their fucking feet. I used to be the kid who had the fucking cheese smell on their fucking feet, and I would be so upset. Like I clean my feet. I dry my feet. I put talcum on my feet. I would come home, fucking cheese smell. Like, oh my god, I gotta go fucking wash them again. I don't have that problem anymore, but I do have the like the minute he said he said the queso smell. The queso smell is the most horrible, bro. The queso smell is the fucking worst, brother. That is. Well, it's not even the worst. It's like so personal. You're like, I can't. What the fuck? It's like having cheese around your dick. Like you go to the bathroom, you're like, fuck, no. Yeah, I never. I mean, I never had that. But when you're fucking right, and then you go home and you're about to go to sleep, and you're like, I should have fucked her longer. But you get a boner again, then you're like, you stroke it, you're like, I still smell like her fucking pussy. That's her pussy smell because you were inside her. If you raw dogged her, then yes, you would still smell a pussy. But anyways, that's a different story. A woman's feet? No, fuck no, bro. I think I have a woman's feet closer to my face than I ever do the pussy. Right? Remember I told you when you finger that pussy, the only way you can find out if that pussy smells is you rub one of her fucking nipples with it, you suck one of her nipples, and then you get close to the second nipple, but you never suck it. You just want to smell it, but she do, she doesn't see you doing this. You can smell that nipple without even touching it. You're gonna say, whether it's good or bad. So if it's good, you're gonna suck it. If it's bad, you're gonna go back to the other nipple and say, "Let me get comfortable on this side." You're like, "Oh my god, god damn, god damn." I never smelled a chick with bad feet smell, bro. Never have. I hope. Hopefully, I never do. Bad feet smell. I mean, I think I would rather have bad feet smell than bad pussy smell. That stench I've had before, bro. I've only done it. I've only had that once. That was back in Honduras. It was this operator that I met. We were we were friends, or we became friends on over the phone. I never knew what she looked like. She told me what she looked like, and I told her where I lived, and I told her where I lived. I told her where I did, and she took the bus down from La Ceiba down to see me. I remember I asked my dad to take me to this particular hotel, right? And he says, "Why are you going to a hotel?" And I said, "Dad, I'm meeting this woman that I met over the phone, and she wants to come and do adult things." He says, "Why don't you open the glove box?" He said, "Take some condoms." I said, "Thank you, Dad." I mean, I already had condoms, right? But thank you, Dad. I'll take some more. So I took some condoms. The lady arrived. She was good looking, great looking, better than I expected. I was doing the boom, boom, boom and the bang, bang, bang. She was on top of me. When she asked me to do her doggy style, that stench, brother, hit me in the fucking face like a fucking bag of bricks. And I'm thinking, like, 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 I couldn't fucking do it, bro. And I was thinking, like, what the hell is, what died in your pussy? Like, I'm thinking, and I said, "Sweetie, I need some air." I don't know if she went to the bathroom and didn't wipe. I don't fucking know, and I don't want to fucking find out. But I'm still horny, and I'm thinking, this bitch gonna make me come. So I opened the fucking window. I think the windows were the windows were open. I forget what the fuck it was. All I remember is she's being on top and she's writing me. She's like, "Oh my god, I like your dick," and whatever the fuck she's doing. And I said, I'm so hot. Like I'm like me. I'm sweating all the fucking time, right? So I open the windows from the outside and I'm thinking this bitch doesn't know her fucking pussy stinks. So I have the fucking drapes over me and I'm thinking, and I'm like, oh god, I can fuck like this. Yes, yes, let's go, baby. She says, I can't see your face. I'm like, let me catch some air so I can continue fucking. We'll be okay. I left after, I don't know. I mean, we did fuck for about 2 hours, whatever the fuck it was. I left, never came back. So, thank you. I gotta go. I have something else to do and I love this shit. And I left. Eventually, I don't know if I told her. I think I did. I said, sweetheart, you know what? I gotta be honest with you. Maybe I did. I don't remember how I did it. And if I did, I'm only saying that I did. There must have been a communication. because she came back. I must have told her, listen, that whole ride, you may have been sitting for too long, but you never took a shower when I got there because she was already in the room. And I said, you should have taken a shower so you can clean yourself. I think we did. I think we did take a shower. But anyways, I don't. So the second time she came down, I went to pick her up. She was clean as a fucking whistle. Did not smell. Perfect. She stayed at my house for 2 days. 2 days straight. Like we were fucking crazy, like bunnies, bro. And at one night, Saturday night, I said, sweetheart, I gotta go to work tonight. Will you be okay staying here? She's like, yeah, but what am I gonna do? Where do I go? I said, the door's right there. You can exit through the front. You can come back. Nobody's gonna deny you entry. She says, no, I'm afraid that they're not gonna let me in. I'm like, I can introduce you to the housekeeper. You ring the bell, she'll let you in. You come back to the room. She says, no. So she's sitting in the room. So I told the housekeeper, I said, can you do me a favor? When you serve lunch, instead of serving me lunch because I won't be here for lunch, can you put a plate and knock on the door and give it to my my friend who's staying with me in the room? She says, you have somebody in the room? Does your dad know? Does your mom know? Nobody needs to know. Can you just keep this quiet? Like, can you just feed the girl in the room? She's okay, okay, okay. So she fed the girl. She went to have her water or whatever. There was a TV. There was everything in my room. So it's not like she was. Anyways, I came back at night. Same fucking thing. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. Look, we fucked like bunnies. The thing is, Monday came around. She says, "You have service?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" There's a lady who came to my door and asked if I wanted anything. And I said, yeah, because I asked her to do that for you because you were staying here. I didn't know. She said, you have room service? I said, I don't have room service. We have a we have a person who helps us inside the house to clean the house, to cook, but that's about it. So you think she was your fucking? No, I said I asked her to bring you the food because you said you didn't want to go outside to do anything because you thought you weren't going to be let back in. She says, you know what? I'm staying here. And I said, what do you mean you're staying here? She said, you know what? Fuck it. I'll fuck you every day. I like this shit. And I said, wait, 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 what? She said, I can fuck you every day. I promise to fuck you every day. Like, we're doing good. I want to stay here for at least another 2 weeks. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, what is happening right now? She said, I have no money to go back. Wait, what the? What is happening right now? Like, you just changed your mind because now you think this is a fucking hotel that you can eat for free, stay for free, and she says, "No, I'm fucking you." She says, I want to fuck you every night. Like, I'll be your sex service." And I'm thinking, this bitch is crazy. Like, now she wants to. And I said, "Sweetheart, the next bus leaves in 30 minutes. You're either getting on the bus, or I'm gonna tell my dad that you need to be escorted out by the fucking police." Well, I don't have any money. You don't have any money for what? To leave. I said, you don't need money. I will buy your fucking ticket. Let's get the fuck out of here. Start walking, grab your shit, let's leave. See, you're not buying my ticket. Why wouldn't I buy your ticket? I was like, You came for the weekend. You're not staying for the next 2 weeks. You're not, brother. My dad. I remember telling my dad. I said, Dad, I have a. I didn't say I have a problem. I said, Papá, pasa algo. Invité a alguien. I invited somebody, pero ahora no se quiere ir porque piensa que esta casa está fenomenal. Like this house is fucking phenomenal. Somebody comes to your door and feeds you. And I said, yeah, she stayed here for the weekend. I should have told you that. I didn't tell you. And I had the housekeeper bring her food. Now she thinks, oh, I got room service. But that's not the fucking case. Can you come down and tell her a few words and say, Mija, I'm glad you like the way we live, but that's not the way we live. We only wanted to extend you the offer of, let us feed you without you coming over to the kitchen. And my dad did that. So he says, can you gather your things so my son can drop you off at the bus station? Whether you can afford it or not, we will help you get to your destination. That bitch, brother, her fucking face fell because my dad did say that. I don't want to ever see this bitch again, bro. I don't ever want to fuck that bitch. She could be the best fucking pussy, brother. I don't give a fuck. I don't ever want to fucking see you again. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Imagine, oh, I like the way you fucking treat people here. Like, I want to stay here. Like, you think this is a fucking hotel, bitch? Fuck off. The only person I would allow that from would be in Honduras. There was a girl that I went to visit. She was also an operator, right? Ah, no. She was a person who would call her mom or her grandma. I don't. I think she would call her mom or her. I don't. Anyways, she was an international operator user, right? So I was an international operator. 197 in Honduras. One of my first jobs. I think one of my only true, and I think that's what gave me the enthusiasm into whatever other jobs I would be entailed to, because I didn't know what jobs were, right? When they offered me the job, Zen Clips, welcome to the fucking green room, bro. We in the building, bitch. So I went to this northern city in Honduras called called um, fuck. I can't fucking remember the city. What? Why? 666. Come on, Oscar, do it. I can only remember. Anyways, I kid you not, brother. How long have you been collecting all the stuff for the green room? 25 years. 25 years, brother. I have been collecting Heineken memorabilia for 25 years, bro. Puerto Cortes. So I end up in Puerto Cortes, Honduras. So I meet this girl on the phone, and one day she says, "I want to speak to operator 138." So I get transferred. She says, "Hi, this is Diana, Diana Reyes." I used to remember her name, Diana Reyes. She says, "I don't know how old you are. I don't know what you look like, but she says I want you to get on the next bus and come to Puerto Cortes so I can fuck your brains out." And I'm thinking, and I said, "Wait, I need to know what you look like. Can you tell me what you look like?" And I remember her telling me, "Have you ever seen?" This is what she told me, right, in español. Have you ever seen? She said, "Have you ever seen Jessica Rabbit? I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way." And I said, "Yes." She says, "Come over and find out." I was there that fucking Saturday, brother. I took a fucking bus. I got on a bus and I said, "I'll be there. Pick me up, whatever the fuck." When I arrived, there were a few girls there, receiving the people who got off the bus, right? I did not know what she looked like. I did not know who she was, but I remember she described herself like Jessica Rabbit, right? So I'm getting off the bus and I see all these faces, and I'm getting off the bus, but I see all these faces, but I see this beautiful fucking face looking at me, and all I said is, "Diana," and and she just grabbed my hand and she says, "We are going to have so much fun fucking, not fucking fun." She said, "We're gonna have fun fucking," and I got an instant fucking erection. Like I was a fucking walking boner from that moment. And I said, "How how old are you?" She says, "Old enough to fuck the shit out." Anyways, this is all in Spanish, right? So I asked her, "¿Qué edad tienes?" "Tengo la edad para cogerte y para hacer todo lo demás." Like she was old enough to fuck me and do everything else. And I'm thinking, what the brother? That night, that morning, or that evening, it was noon when I got there in Puerto Cortes. Was when this is the woman that actually brought me to my reality, where I never knew what my virility was, where we did the boom 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 and the bang 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 for like 2 3 hours straight. Like the erection didn't go down. Like I kept fucking, like she just kept writing me. I was 20, 21, maybe. I don't remember. And I kept thinking, like, is this what men do? Like they just keep going. Like the pleasure just keeps fucking happening. Like you come and women just want to just keep writing you. And I kept thinking, I I love this shit. Like, but at the same time, I said, shouldn't we shouldn't we be wearing a condom? She says, "Oh, shut up! Like this is like, fuck me." 3 hours later, I'm spent. Like I'm like, fuck. I I want to keep fucking. My dick is still up. Right? She keeps saying, "What's wrong with you? Like your dick doesn't go down. Like we've been fucking for 3." And I'm like, "I'm tired, but I still want to fuck. Like I love being inside you." Like she says, but you're tired. I'm like, I know. Can we fuck again? She said, can I ride you? I'm like, yes. So she's riding me, and I'm just fucking dead tired. That's when I found out. I'm like, she says, what is wrong with you? Like, and I said, what do you mean? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, I never understood that part until I started putting pieces together. Like, oh, men don't do that regularly. She got pregnant, bro. She got pregnant. Her boyfriend showed up the next month. I did not know she had a boyfriend that was in the military. He was deployed. Her boyfriend showed up the next month. So I called her and I said, babe, can I go see you? She says, I neglected to tell you that I had a boyfriend and he came back. Now that he's back, she says, I'm pregnant. But he just got back. How could you just be pregnant that he just got back? That doesn't make sense. She said, you know what? You can't fucking call me anymore. I think I have a girl or a boy somewhere in Puerto Cortes, Honduras, that a woman never allowed me to be this baby's father and lied to the father or to the husband, lied to the individual that that was his baby. I I would hate to see. I don't know. I mean, God forbid somebody fucking burst your fucking bubble, right? But wouldn't you want to fucking know if that was your child or not? So whether I have a baby or not, I will never fucking know. I still have her grandparents' house number. I still have it in my fucking head like it was just right. Yeah, I have it. So you have a kid in Honduras. I think I have a kid in Honduras. I think she's a girl. She has to be what? She has to be 30 years old, I guess. I don't fucking know. I think I met her in 96, 97. She's gonna be 30 years old. Her mom is her mom is what's her mom's name again? I told you. Diana Reyes, Diana Reyes from Puerto Cortes. She got pregnant, I remember going to see her again, and avoided my fucking calls. I said, "Why is this bitch fucking avoiding me? Like, what the fuck?" So I'm like, "Yeah, no, fuck it. I came to the city. I want to go have fun. I want to walk around." And I saw her walking through this. I saw her walking through downtown. I saw her walking through downtown. Like, imagine, bro. Like it needed to be right. So I'm walking through downtown. Looking at the people selling shit. Like, and then I see this beautiful. She's walking towards me, and I grab her hand, and I see her belly. Like it's showing. A belly doesn't show. Her husband had just showed up 30 days ago. You cannot see a belly in 30 days. 60 days, maybe. And I said, Diana. She says, no, no, I can't see you. But okay, I gotta go. Like, I can't see you. Like, I can't give you explanations. I can't give you whatever. And I'm like, what are you hiding? Like, what is there to. I didn't come here to. And I just said, you know what? Yeah, we met on a night out of a fucking whim. And you want to live, you want to leave with the fucking whim, I'll let you leave. Like, bye. She never looked back, bro. She never looked back. I have always thought about that moment. I mean, it's never given me the. I feel empty. I feel it has never given me any feeling other than that. Than I think she lied to her husband, telling him that he got her pregnant, even though I think I was the one that got her pregnant. But then again, is she fucking without a condom that first night? How do I not know she didn't fuck anybody else before or after me? So I'm thinking, I mean, she didn't look like her grandma would have fucking told me, oh, second guy you bring in, you know what I mean? So she took me home. She took me to her grandma's house, that where she lived. So I'm pretty sure grandma would have said, oh, the second guy you bring in, like, and she didn't do that. Like she was always, she was so loving and receptive. Like, mijo, like, hola, like, are you the one making my granddaughter happy? And I'm thinking, wow, I guess nobody's been here for a while. Like, right? She's loving, she's receptive, and I'm thinking she wouldn't bring me here if she fucked every fucking guy that she saw, because she didn't give me any fucking negative comments like, "Hola, mija, ¿y usted qué quiere comer?" Like, you know what I mean? Like she's cooking different for different people, because you know how people talk without even saying like somebody's been there before you. ¿Y usted qué quiere comer? Like, what do you want to eat? Like, oh, so it's a different menu now. So you want to know what I want to eat. Not, what about the other guy? What about? But it's not me saying. So what did the other guy eat? I'm not. I'm not about to do that because she already told me what. But she didn't do that. She's like, "Hola, mijo, cómo está? ¿Qué le cocinamos?" Like I'm new there, or maybe she was just in it to win it. I don't fucking know. You never know, bro. All you know is that grandma was not in it. Grandma was not in it. Diana Reyes. She gave me her first name and her last name. She had a friend that was a taxi driver. My maletas, I kid you not, bro. My, I don't know why. She said, I don't want my grandma to know that you don't live in the city. Like, I want her to know that you're legitimately from here. Because I want to see you again. So can we keep your luggage in the taxi? And I said, yeah. I mean, I didn't have any money in my luggage. I didn't have any, right, other than clothes and cologne and shit. I'm like, fucking taxi driver's not gonna fucking steal my cologne, is he? She's like, mijo, this is my one of my best friends. He'll take care of you. He does a taxi service for the whole day, whatever. And I'm thinking, bro. So she says, can you pick him up in 2 hours? Okay. But she says, we're not gonna fuck in my house. We're just gonna chill, meet my grandma, meet my family. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. We're gonna get you some beers. And I said, I like this. Like that has been one of the most humble moments in my life, right? Even though I went to the hotel, fine dining, fine whining, dining in best room and fucked like a king. But then she took me to her house, not beach, not beach bound, but beach like probably three blocks close to the beach. So you already know you can smell the breeze. There's a hammock there. We're fucking laying, we're talking, and I'm thinking I can use a beer. Like, I'm gonna catch a bus in 3 hours. I can use a beer right now. She said, let's go get some beer. Her grandma talked to us. Her grandma cooked for us. And then yeah, she was shady, bro. She was shady. Hold on, let me take a leak. Try and talk to the mother again. Yeah, I don't know if she's fucking around, bro. That is like 35 years ago. Who fucking knows? I will be leaving you soon. Brother, the way I'm fasting, I can tell you this much. The way I'm fasting, Like last night, I am thinking about what I ate last night. I think last night, the last time I ate was a bread with leftovers that she cooked. She put she put these fucking leftovers away like immediately. Like she didn't want me to participate in her making tacos for the kid. Because I remember taking a break and I went to the kitchen. I'm like, oh, there's taco meat. So I put taco meat in a bread, and I'm like, I'm having bread tacos. So I came back with talk to you guys, and I just logged on because I said, you know what, I feel buzzed, I feel fucked up, I gotta go, whatever. So I logged on. I went to the kitchen, and I kid you not, there was like a pound of meat that was left. I went to the kitchen, and it was gone. Like, I'm thinking, how I, I'm thinking, I know she did not fucking throw away a pound of meat just for me not to have a fucking bite, even though I did have a bite, right? So I go in the kitchen, I look at all these fucking receptacles, and like I don't know which is which. I think I saw that one here yesterday. Oh, here's a new one. I open it and there it is. She stuffed the fucking taco meat in the. I mean, it's not taco meat, but it's ground beef. Even though she used taco seasoning, and I smell it like, why did? Why not just say, hey, there's meat so you can eat? I grabbed two fucking spoonfuls, make me a fucking bread taco, and I went to bed. Right now, I mean, I should have stopped at Ralph. I did not. I just came home, straight home. I usually stop at Ralph's, buy my chicken, buy this. But I prepare myself. Today, I said, this whole fasting thing is helping me have a better mindset of what I want to put in my body. I'm still jogging every day, but I know it has to be a balance of how much I eat, how much I listen. The running thing is gonna happen every fucking day. How much I eat doesn't give a fuck. All I know is I have purchased boxed milk, soy milk, chocolate milk. Comes in a box. Six, eight, whatever. Oh, I drank one yesterday. I drank one today. So I got four left. Even though I'm not eating anything, I'm drinking soy milk. So I'm thinking 19 carbs. 19 carbs. 8 ounces. 19 carbs. So this has 24 ounces, right? So I drink maybe 16 ounces. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's 30, 38 carbs. That's not even half of what I just jogged. Or calories even, right? I do on a, I spend 900 calories a day just on jogging, and but I consume probably 400 calories, so I'm in deficit. Because every morning I wake up, I'm like, I don't feel tired, but I feel like the stomach is right. The fucking lonjas, the lonjas. Who says lonjas? Is that Brazilian for lonjas, lonjas, lonjas? The lonjas are almost gone. Like I would have grabbed more of myself before. I am right there, bro. I gotta get the fuck out of here. If you've been here for this line. I love it. Crazy something. Mm-hmm. Ordinary world. It's a great fucking song. In the ordinary world. This song was played. It was Nanny's niece's birthday, and this song played. I will never forget the 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 look on her face because I understood the song and I understood the one of those moments where you have to be there. You had to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is only 10:13. I understand. There's no more beers on this side. I don't know how many beers you have on that side, but I would fucking be enjoying them with you. I drink all my beers. I'm good. I'm happy. I hate this fucking glass. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I didn't hate it today. I mean, it kept me going through. Anyways, I with the other fucking glass, I would have fucking been done with 6 beers in less than 10 minutes. I guess this one kept my cool, and I enjoy it because I would have been done with the show the first 30 minutes if I had the other cup. Because I'm still that thirsty. Like I need more fucking beer, but it's okay. I don't need more beer. I'm gonna go to sleep. I love you being here. I love your participation. At some point, we should fucking drink without glasses, right? Dark glasses on, so we can look at each other's eyes and females. Hold my hand and let me lead the way, baby. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. I gotta go. That's a great ending. I gotta go. Hasta la vista, baby.